U.S. Farm Report weather is brought to you by H&S Manufacturing. Maximize baleage yield with less time and effort with the LW1100 line wrap bale wrapper. You can wrap round or square bales, and the automatic operating mode allows for a one-person operation.
Well, a string of severe weather wreaking havoc across the U.S. Meteorologist Martin Loughramore joining us now with weather this week. Martin, when we look at not just the severity of the storms, but the deluge of rain that it's bringing to parts of the U.S. right now, even though we are transitioning away from El Nino, is this still El Nino related?
And we're watching this weekend for the possibility of some of those storms rolling through as we head into this next several days. For here on our Farm Report, talking more about the possibility of those strong storms making their way across parts of the central part of the U.S. It's definitely looking we could be seeing some of the heavier rainfall across parts of northwestern Texas and parts of even Oklahoma and Arkansas. Plenty of also rain and mixed in with a little bit of snow out parts of Montana as well. Those higher elevations could be seeing the snowfall, and already watching in the Pacific Northwest for another system to roll its way through, bringing in some more snow again in those higher elevations. That flooding potential does look pretty intense as we get into our Friday and Saturday, especially watching this right here. That's what we're watching closely. That possibility looking very high again in that area of northwest Texas, southwest Oklahoma. This will shift its way into eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas, clipping a little bit of Kansas and Missouri in there as well, in that 15 to 40% chance to see that possibility of flooding. So good area right here. Plenty of rain going to be coming down as we get into that Sunday, and it's still not really going anywhere into our Monday with this next system moving into our north. I'm going to show you that with a jet stream. As you can see, the drought monitor, some places do need it, especially out toward parts of southeastern New Mexico, stretching into southern Texas. Moving to our north, actually seeing the possibility and right now going on of a flash drought in parts of western Kansas. They haven't seen a whole lot of rain with this big uptick in temperatures, causing a lot of that moisture in the water to almost immediately evaporate. Also still seeing a couple pockets in that extreme drought in parts of Iowa as well. Now, as we look at the jet stream, there's that cold front and that associated low pressure making its way through. It's going to bring down much cooler air into the parts of the mountainous regions, Cascades, Sierra Nevadas, Rockies, all of the above. We'll be seeing that possibility for some of that snowfall still moving through. It's still May, but we're still seeing snow. That low pressure will continue its way across parts of the northern plains and possibly bring in some stronger storms across areas of just around the Great Lakes, the western Great Lakes, maybe trying to stretch into portions of the greater Great Lakes overall. But still plenty of active weather. It is May after all. Still watching luckily as we could start drying out a little bit in areas that have seen plenty of rainfall in the southern part of the country as we get into our next work week.
Well, grains and oilseeds having a big day on Thursday. What fueled that? Plus, taking a look at the cattle market and the impact that highly pathogenic avian influenza is having on prices. We'll do all of that with Don Close and Matt Bennett when we come back.